3,
2, 1.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, I thought we were doing another clap.
We can. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Blondies Out Loud. We're here on episode 3. What'll it be titled?
Episode 3.
But
we.
Yeah,
Ludama P Malabagala G.
we're doing gibberish again.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was a
excellent.
hit on that episode too.
Did you like our gibberish last time? Because I know Elijah did. Elijah loved the gibberish. He joined in on it.
You are the gibberish, Elijah.
One thing you will notice is we're sitting on a couch. What? What? By the way,
Wait, who put us? We're on a couch.
hello. This is rather comfortable.
I think we're trying to get into we're still trying to figure out our sitting vibes.
Yeah. Let's tell everyone what we're actually here for. We're going to be answering some listener questions. We're going to be having some conversations about topics that are close to our heart.
And it's the gobble, 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 Thanksgiving edition. Yes.
As an Australian, I think Thanksgiving is the single best American holiday there is.
And as American, I think it's the single best American holiday there is.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, we're here on a good day.
Why is it your single favorite holiday?
Because it's so random to me. It's like a month before Christmas. Like it's just a great reason to eat heaps of food, get all your mates together, get your family together, and appreciate something that you're grateful for.
Yeah.
It's nowhere to be seen elsewhere in the world. Maybe.
No, Canada has Thanksgiving as well.
Does Canada count as a different country?
No.
Did I just get
Y'all
in trouble?
not have...
Wait, who did I offend more, the Americans or the Canadians?
Both.
Oi,
Who?
get out of
Who
here.
do you... Wait, does Australia not have like
No, we don't have a
Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving. No. Look, go
What-
visit
or-
Australia. You I don't think I had mac and cheese till I moved to the US. Or until I
Really?
visited here. We don't really eat mac and cheese. Maybe it's like 2-minute noodles.
So
That's
no
more the thing.
Thanksgiving and no mac and cheese in Australia.
Australia just wants Vegemite. That's like just Vegemite and toast. And fairy bread. Have you guys ever had fairy bread?
Furry or fairy? I'm going to get it in every episode. Furry or fairy? I just want you all to know.
No.
Furry and fairy. Like,
Different things.
They
Different
sounded
things.
the exact same. Fairy
No.
bread or furry bread?
One is fairy. One is fairy. Two different things. Fairy and fairy.
Very and fairy is what it sounds like to me. I could be.
I'll say it in an
very-
American accent. Fairy or furry.
Thank you. That's all we were asking.
So I
for.
was talking about fairy bread.
Got it. Fairy
Fairy.
bread. Fairy bread.
The little things with wangs. Wings. Is that how Australians sound?
What
to you?
is fairy bread? That's how you sound to me.
Jeez. Becky doesn't think so. Becky likes the way I sound.
Becky was trying to. Okay, speaking of Becky,
Yeah.
she was trying to dig herself out of that. Well, I like your voice too,
Oh,
and I'm
no
like,
way.
Mom, Becky, Becky, yeah,
I mean, she is a supporter. She's still on the Patreon.
she's on the
just not-
first tier.
Yeah, she's a brunette supporter, but we do have quite a few.
I love my mom, but she needs to
bleach
tear
blondes
up.
in there.
You need to tear up, mother.
Speaking of Patreon,
So if you're looking for us,
this is how you can find us. Let's list one. Let's see if we can list all the ways. You go one, then I'll go one. Ready?
okay, Instagram.
YouTube.
Oh no, I can't. Hold on, let's do it again.
We only have 5 things.
TikTok,
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that
Yeah.
one. Spotify.
Apple.
Patreon.
Yeah,
That's it.
we got
Yes. Check it out. And you can subscribe for extra content on Patreon. We have been putting up some perlers. Last week, what you didn't see is we actually spoke to Blake.
He called in.
He called in and we did the gibberish thing / slang thing with Blake. It's up on the Patreon.
So it is our Thanksgiving podcast. So let's get into this Thanksgiving world. What are you thankful for?
I forgot actually this was part of the tradition. You actually speak something into the world that you're thankful for.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing is like finding something positive. And that's, so like name a few things you're thankful for if you,
Okay.
If you want, by all means, don't jump into our American traditions here on this podcast.
Look, here I am jumping in as a foreigner into an amazing American tradition.
Is this the first time?
No, I've had Thanksgivings before, but it's so weird to me that I go the whole year and kind of forget it's coming up every time because I didn't grow up with it.
Yeah,
and the last 2 years, I guess I've done it. I'm going to a friend's house on Thanksgiving this year. And I might bring
better.
No,
I think we should have Thanksgiving every once a month. I think, you know what? Every day should be Thanksgiving. You should just enjoy the food you have and be grateful for something.
I love that.
Always.
But the food, I probably put on 3 pounds the other day.
Yeah, probably. You didn't. If you're not doing it right. If you're not putting on at least.
I'm already self-conscious, Daxton. Another childhood trauma.
We're getting into that today.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Let's talk about that. That's excellent.
Not your childhood trauma. We're getting into
just like mental
confidence
state.
In our mental state, and we're getting into another game.
Mm-hmm. And when he realized how to play, he was in. He was in like Flynn. He was like, "I'm going to dominate you in this game." And I was like, "Good luck," because I played this before.
Dominate.
Yeah, like dominatrix style. Dominate. Can you imagine Daxton just shows up to the game? Like we take a pause. Daxton comes back in full leathers, like.
At least it's not furry. At least it's not furry.
I mean,
if you come back in this game, if you come back in this game in a furry outfit,
maybe that's
I don't know if I'll be able to play.
Punishment
Is you if we get 100 subscribers to Patreon.
No.
Okay, if we get 100 subscribers to Patreon,
no.
He's wearing a furry outfit for 1 hour. Yes, he is.
For what?
For one whole podcast, he has to wear a furry outfit.
No.
100 subscribers. Agree to it.
I will not.
100 subscribers. He has to wear
But he has
furry.
to do something as well. Double furry.
Yeah. Okay, if we get 150 subscribers, furry outfit for 100, furry and dominatrix outfit for 150.
What is this podcast degrading into?
Nothing. I think that's fair. What he has to dress as a furry
100
for 100, and at 150 I come in as dominatrix.
Oh, I hate every
I
part
love
of
it.
his hand
You see
shape.
that? That's going in the edit. That's going in the edit.
We're cutting it.
No, we're not.
Cut it.
No, we're doing it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen before 2025.
100,
yes,
150.
I'm asking. 150 for dominatrix, 100 for furry.
Oh, why is mine less?
Because we've been talking about furry, and this is the first time we've talked about dominatrix, and I don't know if people want to see me in a dominatrix outfit.
I know I sure as hell don't.
Well,
what were we talking about?
What you're grateful for?
I'm grateful for I'm grateful for a few things in my life. You've probably seen me harp on about it. People are so sick of hearing about it, apparently, but I work at the dog shelter.
Who's sick and tired of it?
Mate, you wouldn't believe
Are you getting hate mail?
No, not hate mail really, but like you know how we're on TV sometimes?
Yeah.
Like once a week?
Yeah.
So there's a few reviews of the thing that we're on TV with.
Yeah.
And they're like, if I have to hear about Hayden and dogs one more time,
I read that one.
I'm like, what kind of sick, sad individual doesn't want to hear about dogs?
Well, but look, it's me. I wrote it.
Oh, you son of a gun.
No, I didn't write it. Yeah, they're always like, and then they're like, we miss Dax.
Yes. Yeah. No, I never heard that one. But people seem to not like dogs. I'm like, or they don't like hearing about me and my dog that I once owned. So, look, I'm thankful for the dogs in my life. I work at an animal shelter. Like, I try and go once a week, although my back has been out, so I haven't been able to walk any dogs lately, which is sad. But I really am thankful for the time I get to spend with those dogs out there. So, yeah, that's one thing.
I love that. I'm thankful for my dog. Charlie
I'm thankful for your dog as well. Charlie Ann's such a sweetie. Why don't we bring her in one day?
Maybe we will.
What else are you thankful for?
I'm very thankful for my family and friends, especially this year. Mm-hmm. This has been probably one of my roughest years, both financially and like physically, just literally physically. Mm-hmm. And I think my gratitude for my support system, and I talk about it a lot. Like I've been interviewed a lot the past couple weeks. Mm-hmm. I keep always saying the support I'm getting from my family, my parents, my siblings, my friends,
boyfriend.
You're my friend. You're also my friend, my boyfriend. Yeah. And I'm really grateful for meeting my boyfriend this year. So I met him at the beginning of the year, and then he's really not pushed me. he really stabbed me in the eye, pushed me over the edge. No, he's been with me through all of these really, really traumatic events, both mentally and physically, with this eye stuff, and yeah. So I'm grateful for the people in my life, because keep them close.
Yeah,
keep the people you love close, and they'll be there for you.
Can I jump in on that with you? Because I guess both of our years have been rough. I've had the worst, probably the hardest year of my life, hands down. So I am super thankful for all the people that have been in my life. Like, I couldn't have got through it without my siblings, my parents, and then all the friends I made along the way. This TV thing we filmed was 2 months, maybe 2.5 months after I started the divorce proceedings. So a lot of people don't realize that. They think it's been a whole year. And
it was quick.
It was divorce, barely have time to get over it. Then I'm on
show.
TV. So the friends I made on that show, you included, have been so a really great foundation for me to always come back and be like, boys, I'm feeling this way about this.
Friends for life.
They're so great.
Truly friends for life.
Truly.
I'll stand behind that. I'm grateful for that experience with everyone and the people we've met, and this podcast. I'm really grateful for this podcast because we've been thinking about it and working on it and really believing in it. And I'm grateful for the amount of support we have for it. So those are the things. I just really wanted to dive into that because it is our Thanksgiving podcast, and we are.
This is a moment to reflect before the new year, before Christmas, before the holiday season truly kicks off. And then we get into the new year, and it's a
new
fresh
year, new
start.
us. New year, new us.
New year,
new blonde.
Same podcast.
New year, new dye job.
Same wild. Boys gone wild. Blondies gone wild. Podcast. Maybe that's our new name.
I'd hate. I'm okay. Now we're done with sentimental.
Ew.
You have in our notes.
What do I have in our notes?
He has in our notes that you can't see because we do take notes, as crazy as this.
We actually, believe it or not, we prepare for this. I know it doesn't sound.
I'm just letting you know this is the note.
Oh no.
I am Daxton Bloomquist and I am Hayden Maher. That's what we're grateful for.
No, that's how you spell my name, mate.
I know, but I just thought it was funny that
I am Daxton.
we have to. He can't just say welcome. It's just now he has to spell out who we are, and I'm like,
do you remember who we are?
Yeah.
Sometimes I truly forget who I am when I'm sitting here and you are just yammering away, blah blah blah.
Same.
My eyeball this, my eyeball that.
Well, at least my eyes are real. When we went over these notes, he wrote the notes because he's our note taker.
Yeah.
And he's so type A when it comes to these notes.
Yeah.
Apparently I come off very confident, which I'm very happy that I do.
But that's not how you feel?
No. Nick's not the first person that says I come off very confident.
Secretly crying. Do I come off confident?
I don't know how to answer. Let's talk about confidence.
Well, you genuinely do, because when I get most of my confidence from speaking with you, because you are just a go-getter. You know what you want. You know how to pursue it. You've got connections. You're happy to network.
I love people, and I love people with different ideas, and I love people with different ways of thinking, and not always thinking the way I think is right, even though what I think is always right.
I know. I've been on the wrong end of that many times.
I still try to. I know it sounds stupid, but I still try to look in the mirror every day and find something I like about myself. Because there was and not to bring the eye drama back, but
bring it back, baby.
There was a time with the eye where I would look at myself in the mirror and just not like what I looked like. And
I'm sorry, that's terrible.
I think it was because I was thrown out of everything I was doing, and my eye was swollen, and I realized everything I'm judging myself on is exterior, and I had to really sit with what am I? I do love myself, and I really do love myself, and it took I don't want to get real deep, but it took this little incident on my eye to realize I have to dig a little deeper into loving myself, because it's not just going to always be physical, and people aren't going to just like me because of my physical the way I look. And I kind of put that in my head for a long time, that I'm only cool if my body looks good,
Right.
or if I had to take a cute picture, or my hair looks cool. And now I just don't care. Life's too short.
That's such an impressive growth in your personality, because I agree with what you were saying earlier. It's like my mental health is so closely related to how I see myself in the mirror.
Yeah.
And it's not good. It's not good. So, but it's not about how you look. It's about who you are.
How you feel.
Yeah, how you feel. How can you contribute to this world in a positive way?
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, it's okay to like have body fit goals.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I would be lying to you if I don't think that I look in the mirror and be like, wanna like what I see. I just think that it's okay to also realize that your body fit goals are going to be forever. Like, you're always going to want something better, no matter
something
how.
to improve.
My other confidence thing that I think a lot of people are reading from, because I'm seeing it too. Like, I'm seeing it more since after we filmed this summer. Coming out on camera is a much different experience than just being out.
Really?
In general.
How so?
I don't know. I don't. I'm still trying to. I'll get back to it.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that I got to do it, but it was the most freeing and liberating thing that, like, I never have to hide. It's a really freeing.
Well, maybe
situation.
what we can do is you can collect your thoughts on this, and we can bring it up at another podcast, and you can talk about it in the way you want to talk about it.
Okay, so we're gonna take a quick break.
Let's take a quick breaky, and then let's talk about my Wingman Wednesday.
I want to know.
Thing.
I'm dying to know about this.
Let's do it.
Take a break.
All right. See you in a second, y'all.
Bye.
We actually took a break. We had a...
Hold on. Say that again.
That again.
Okay, go.
Welcome back, everybody. I know it was only a second for you guys, but we actually took a break this time.
Oh no! Look who's calling.
Look
who's calling.
Mom?
Becky.
Mom?
Hi, Mom.
It's actually Mom.
You're on the podcast.
Oh no!
I have a bone to pick with you, Mom.
What now, bitch?
Oh!
Mom, it's a G-rated podcast.
Oh, sorry, sweetheart. Can you bleep out the bitch part?
No,
we can't.
No, we're live, Becky. We're live with the studio audience of 5-year-old boys and girls.
Yeah, way to go.
Can I say hi to Becky?
Yeah, here. Hayden's gonna say hi, and then, hey, Miss Jab. Hey, you're also Miss Gobble Gobble. Huh?
Why am I Miss Gobble Gobble?
Okay, you're gonna talk to Hayden because he's Mr. Gobble Gobble.
Becky, hi, lovely to meet you.
Baby boy, how are you?
I'm so stoked to finally meet you. Your son is driving me up the wall, so it's good to speak to a normal human being for once.
I know, and I am so cool, and he's not. So
why did he get none of your traits, Becky? What's going on?
I don't know.
Mom, what are you most grateful for?
I am very thankful for my children, my grandchildren.
Aw.
I am so blessed. I am so thankful that I'm healthy. I have a nice home. I have money. I have food. I'm just thankful.
And you're pretty.
And
Yeah.
And that too. Yeah.
And you have a really nice voice.
I do.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks.
A great podcast voice, if I do say so myself.
Well, I love you, Mom. Thank you for coming on our podcast, Mom.
You're welcome. I love you too.
You're a legend, Becky. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye, Mom.
What a pleasure speaking with Becky. That was absolutely delightful.
Now that we broke the ice a little bit, how is your let's go into your little I want to know about this little date situation.
Heart increasing, blood pressure rising.
Just give us a quick
anxiety developing. Okay. So I went onto this thing through a friend of a friend, put me on his Instagram, which is called Wingman Wednesday, and tens of thousands of people look at this bloody thing, and it's pictures of me and the guy describing who I am and things I've done in my life. A bunch of amazing girls jumped in my DMs, and yeah.
Did you pick one?
I had to pick one.
Did you go on the date?
I haven't gone on the date yet. The date
Did she say yes?
She did say yes. There were quite a few great girls in my DMs, and it's very difficult because we've been very busy preparing for this podcast. Also, the 1,000 other things I'm doing right now. Responding to everybody has been extremely difficult, and I'm one of those people who I have to really respond and like talk to this person. This is a human being who's gone out of their way to message me.
He's a really good responder.
I promise I'm getting around to all of them. Well, I've never done anything like this in my life.
How fun. It'll be fun. And I hope there's some good stories. And, you know, maybe the first one will be great. And if not, that's okay. Yeah. And maybe the second one, third one. Now you have a lot of different options.
Yeah, well, that's true. And this girl I'm seeing next week, she's super lovely. And I'm very excited to spend an evening with her, and we'll see what happens. Okay. We'll see how it goes. But,
where are you going on the date?
Don't know yet. I need your help figuring that out.
Okay. I like a little beach, like...
Me too.
But, like, you can dress warm.
You think
and
so?
And bring a blanket.
You think so?
Yeah, it's really romantic.
Okay, maybe that's on the cards.
Like a wine beach night.
Yeah, a bit of wine.
Well, you don't drink,
I don't drink, but I'll bring wine for her, and I can just drink... I don't know.
Maybe she doesn't drink. Does she drink?
I haven't asked.
Oh, well, then
but
maybe not...
I won't assume either way.
Maybe not alcohol on the first date. Or maybe alcohol on the first date. I don't know.
If she wants to drink, that's totally fine. I'll bring some non-alc beers. I love me a non-alcoholic beer.
Okay.
I'm sure there's non-alcoholic... I won't drink non-alcoholic wine. I'll just drink water.
Grape juice. Or you can just drink grape juice.
Blah.
They have those little things, those
juice.
Welch's. What do they have? Those Welch's things that like...
Don't.
You should bring that.
Don't tell me to bring a juice box.
No.
Did you say bring a... Are you telling me to bring a juice box like a 5-year-old?
Well, you are a 5-year-old. You smell like a 5-year-old.
She's definitely not listening, but she might be.
Well, he smells like a 5-year-old.
What does a 5-year-old smell like, you creep? You creep.
Oh, now it's creepy?
Daxton,
now it's creepy?
Why do you know what a 5-year-old smells like? You creep.
I have niece and nephews. I've smelt a 5-year-old before.
Bro. No,
oh, Lord.
Guys.
Now you made it creepy, and now I have to edit this out.
Now we have to edit this out.
Because you made it creepy.
Because Daxton's going around sniffing.
Okay, let's... You smell like a koala. There we go. Hold on. You smell like a koala.
That's disgusting. Because koalas, traditionally, most koalas have a venereal disease. Most koalas have... Do you know what most koalas have?
What else?
Most koalas have chlamydia.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh, no. The shoe fits. If the shoe fits.
Nope. No, that's...
well, we've just turned in from
your cute cuddly koalas.
G-rated... We just turned into a G-rated podcast to a PG-13 because of my mother.
Yeah.
So,
adults
and now you just made it R.
Well, you're bringing up smelling koalas.
I didn't know koalas had chlamydia.
They do, bro. A large population have chlamydia. A large portion of the population have chlamydia.
That's wild.
Yeah. I know.
The things I learned from you.
How do they get it?
Well, probably it's an STI.
Yeah, but
probably koalas reproduce.
Believe it or not, they don't just magically appear in trees. Wow, look, it's a drop bear. Do you know what a drop bear is?
No, I don't want to know.
Drop bears are
like them pooping.
They're like a breed of koala. They're like an offshoot of a koala. They look very similar to koalas, but they're significantly more aggressive.
Are koalas mean?
Koalas are cute and cuddly. The drop bears are like the mean. Think of them as the mean cousin. So they're called drop bears because they have been known to literally drop on people out of trees and like maul them on their necks and faces. There you go. Oh, see?
Oh, they do look.
They like got teeth.
They're
bro.
mean.
Yeah. So they are significantly more aggressive.
They're not
than
cute.
Their cousin.
They're not cute either.
So you've been warned. If you go to Australia, just be careful when you're hiking in the bush because.
All right. Well, I take that back. You smell like a drop bear.
That's the meanest thing you could. You look like you've been mauled by a drop bear. That's so mean.
We're going to take a quick break and then come back with our game.
We're going to play a game.
Another game. He's got a game.
Get your answers ready, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for
a break. Ow, that was so good.
Ow. What
I
noise
love
is
that. I love the.
Did you guys, that sound Daxton made on the call with Elijah? That.
That's how I talk every day.
I was like, what? How did that come out of your face? How did you think of that?
It came from somewhere deep, deep inside. That has always wanted to go.
It's such an interesting sound.
Yeah. What are you looking at?
I don't know. Has that been there the whole podcast?
Is that a booger? There's a booger on the wall in between our heads. We did have a guest today on Blondies Out Loud, and it was a booger
the whole time. Nothing gets between us. Nothing outshines us. Not even
the big snotty booger.
I hate that word, by the way.
Booger?
Yeah.
What other words do you hate?
Booger.
Booger. I forgot how to talk, Daxton. Forgot how to talk. But what else word do you hate? I hate the word swamp.
Swamp. I kind of like the word swamp.
Swamp. Like swamp. Like all I do is swamp to me. Just I can smell.
Really?
Yeah.
And have you ever been in a swamp?
I've driven through one. I haven't swam in one.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
You don't swim in swamps.
Don't go swimming in a swamp. We had this swamp nearby our house, and all the ibis used to live there. You know what an ibis is?
No, what the heck is that? I've learned about so many animals these days. Is it an animal?
Yeah, the sacred ibis.
It's like a crocodile?
Used to be, no, it's a bird. We call it, colloquially, it's called a bin chicken. Because
are they mean as well? And
no, they're just disgusting animals. But they have that very long, curved beak.
Oh,
like in ancient Egyptian times.
They're pretty.
They smell very bad. They live in swamps and they eat from the trash. They're like,
it's kind of like pigeons of New York.
Exactly like that.
I kind of like pigeons. I have a.
I'm a big bird guy. I love not a big bird
like
guy.
Big Bird the yellow.
No. I'm not a big bird
You're
guy.
A big bird
I'm just
guy.
a big bird guy. When I get old, I want to take up bird watching. When I'm 80, I want them little binoculars. And I want to go sit in a swamp with the long johns on, wading in a swamp, looking for birds.
Well, I can't wait to hear all about it.
You want to come with me?
Nope.
We're going to go bird watching when we're 80.
Okay.
Would you like to play a game?
I would love to
take
a game.
We've lined up a great game.
Hayden loves the camera. If for anybody,
have you been looking at them?
No, I don't look at the camera at all. I'm talking to you.
I'm deeply sorry for Daxton ignoring you if you're watching this.
And I'm deeply sorry for Hayden ignoring you if you're listening to this.
True. I love you, listeners.
All right, play the game.
Wait, we didn't come up with a cool name for the game. Did you just? He just hit his headphones on the wall. Real excited. Okay. I don't know what we should call this game.
It's a great something.
Let's come up with
gratitude. The gratitude.
It's something draft, like Thanksgiving draft, but like
the Thanksgiving
draft.
Gobble graft. The gobble graft driving.
Go. No, you're saying them backwards. Gobble draft giving.
The gobble draft.
1, 2, 3. The
gobble draft giving. What is it?
You said griving.
What did you say?
Giving, because it's Thanksgiving, like draft giving.
Giving.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the gobble draft giving. That's the worst name ever.
Well, that's what it is.
It's a bad name, but we're running with it.
I like the name.
We're musical theater boys.
All right.
This is how you play.
We have
gobble
to play this
draft
game.
giving. We both get 5 slots in our draft, and we have to pick the best options first. And in the end, we'll have 5 of the very best things that we want in our draft. Our first draft is Thanksgiving foods. Now, once someone says something, you can't take it from them. Once that's gone, it's gone forever. We have to decide who goes first.
Hey, Elizabeth, pick a number between 1 and 10. And who's ever closer goes.
Okay, you go first.
7.
That was what I was going to say. 6.
Yeah! I go first.
Dang it.
Yeah! Turkey.
Damn it. That That was mine.
Okay.
That was my first one. All right. I guess I should have foreseen you taking turkey. So I'm going to have to pick a meat. I'm going to have to pick ham because it's so far down my list. Otherwise, I have a terrible Thanksgiving dinner. So I'm picking ham. Next.
Wine. I knew you weren't going to pick it, so I should have held that at the bottom.
Wow.
I did a terrible job.
No, well done. No, yeah, you could have left wine till 5.
I know. I don't even mean. I meant to say the one above it, but that's okay.
That was unlucky because I obviously didn't pick any alcohol. I'm going with mashed potato for number 2.
I had that one.
That's an excellent one, if I do say so myself.
You are a little mashed potato.
I love mashed potato. There's nothing better with mashed potato. Having it on the side there. It also works well with every food. If you want a little something on the side, hey, mix it with your
We all love mashed potatoes.
Mix it with your gravy.
You don't need to go in and tell everybody what a mashed potato is.
Do you guys
wait,
does everyone here know what mashed potato is?
Don't.
Just me? You all know.
We're never going to get through this game. Stuffing.
Ooh, good one. That was pretty far down on my list, which means I get my next one, which I get to pick. Pumpkin pie.
Oh, dang it. Okay, 4. Green bean casserole.
Lame.
Well, why don't you tell everybody what green bean casserole is?
It's a casserole with some grain beans.
Thank you.
You put it all in a dish.
I love
And then
green
something happens to it. Do you cook it?
That was just a joke.
Does it have reduction on it? Does it have nuts in it? What is green bean casserole? I've seen it. I definitely have had it. I just still don't know what it is. So... next up, I'm going gravy because I'm no fool. You've got to have gravy in there.
My number 5 is no political talk at dinner.
Oh, this is
zero
huge.
Political talk.
This is huge, but there is always a grandma, there is always an auntie, there is always a wacky uncle that wants to talk politics.
Not my dinner.
Wow, you've really thought outside the square here.
That's what I want at dinner.
Okay, well, I'm going to forego the foods and say... everyone going around the table talking about something they're grateful for.
Now we have to pick from our mutual friends list,
and we don't have many mutual friends.
So the listeners and viewers get to decide who's got the best overall Thanksgiving experience. Okay,
and this is great because I feel like a lot of you listeners will know these friends as well, so you can decide based on your picks who has the best Thanksgiving experience. Okay, so remember, you only get 5 picks for this draft, but we're picking from a possible 10 people. My first one is the Parker Gregory.
Okay,
he's a great choice, and I just think he would know how to cook pretty much anything. I could put him on any task and he'd nail it. I know it.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
So we're not saying what they do.
Not yet.
Okay, got it.
I got my first one. Yay.
All right. Well, he'd be mad at me if I didn't pick him first. Good old Blake.
Oh,
Blake's my bae. Blake's my bae. If I had another bae, it is Blakey bae.
You can have Blake. Number 2 on my Thanksgiving mutual friends draft is the Elijah.
Okay. All right. You are wild. This is why our podcast is at 4 hours long. This is why our podcast.
Yes, it's my boy Elijah, because you know he be singing carols in the kitchen. Who's your number 2?
Well, we need the comedy and we need the love. I'm picking Melissa.
No!
Melissa is my number 2.
I knew you were going to have Melissa up early because you probably want that banter energy. You probably want to like, I wanted that female energy, you know?
Yeah, and I got her.
Funny.
Bye.
Next up, my number 3 is David Habashi.
Oh, man.
Give it up for David. You've never met a bigger sweetheart than our David.
That was my next one.
And one thing David lives in Vancouver, and I haven't spent nearly as much time with him that I'd want to. I want to spend time with this guy. You know, he's very busy. I'm very busy. We barely get on a call, but he's a lover, and I love him. So he's gonna be at mine.
All right, I'm gonna put pause real quick. Pause. I'm not taking a break, just pausing. We're gonna have to speed up. So we might have to be quicker on
serious talk.
I know you want to talk about them, each of them very detailed, and I love you for that. I really do, but we can't talk about them in this much detail.
Okay, well,
because we're never gonna be done.
Oh my God, we've only got 2 minutes. Okay, we're gonna Daxton hates me, so we're gonna rapid fire the next ones. I talk. We're on a podcast.
He said he was tired today.
Hayden's talking too much on the podcast. Hayden, we got too much stuff to edit.
Hayden's like, I'm tired. I'm tired. We had another section of what they're doing in our.
I know, and now we're playing a game, and I'm all fired up.
You already picked. Okay.
I'm a competitive guy at heart. I've got that competitive spirit. Who's your number 4?
Jonathan Wells.
Oh, give it up for thee, Jonathan Wells.
Those dimples, of course.
Oh, can't beat him. So Blake's already taken, which means I get the amazing, the incredible Isaac Ramirez. Isaac, I've seen videos of you cooking up at the firehouse, and I want to see that at my Thanksgiving dinner.
I'm going for number 4. Gage.
Oh,
we need a little villain Texan.
Our Texan rolls in there. My final one is the Ezra Morland.
Oh,
Ezra,
man.
Yeah, that's mine now, baby. Ezra Morland, you've never met a guy who gives a better hug.
All right, and my last one is I'm stuck with Jonathan Bennett.
Oh no.
Okay, so quickly to wrap it up, I got Blake, Melissa, Jonathan Gage, and Jonathan Bennett.
Yep.
For dinner with turkey, wine, mashed potatoes, no political talk, and stuffing. And guess who's gonna help me cook?
Who?
Blake. Blake's gonna help me with my turkey and my mashed potatoes and my stuffing and my green bean casserole.
He's doing everything. I feel.
Oh yeah, he's helping me with everything.
Sorry, Blake.
Melissa's gonna be treated like a queen, and and all the rest of us is just me and Blake cooking in the kitchen.
Well, mine is a bit of a dude fest. My list, and I'm thrilled about this list. We've got Parker up the top, Elijah, David, Isaac, and Ezra, and we are having ham, mashed potatoes, pumpkin pie, gravy, and a gratitude list. Can we do a poll about who had the best Thanksgiving?
We can do a poll about who had the Thanksgiving if they didn't fall asleep during that segment.
How could have they? How could they? How could they have?
Hayden, I am so excited that we got to do an episode 3.
We did it. Like we didn't do it well. But we did it.
You always do it well. Quit self-deprecating.
Sorry,
We're going to add that to our next topic is self-deprecation.
Yeah, I know. I have a terrible habit, but that's just what we do in Australia. It's called, we suffer from tall poppy syndrome. It's where if you get too big for your boots, people will shut you down.
Nobody's trying. You're still not too big for your boots.
I know. Size
they are
13.
cute boots, though. 13?
Well, sometimes 12.
Size 13.
I got wide feet.
No wonder people are sliding into your
wide
DMs.
feet. Wide.
You might get more than just the girls sliding into your DMs if you keep
Come on over here, boys. Yeehaw.
All right, let's get out of here.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this ridiculous episode of Blondies Out Loud. This is episode 3. There's more to come. There's more love to be shared around. Thank you so much. Join us on Patreon. Go ahead and subscribe.
Don't forget about our Patreon. We got, believe me,
there's so much great stuff on there.
He talks so much that you're going to want to see the extras we put out.
I got in trouble today for talking too much, believe it or not.
But they'll make the extras. Our Patreon fam gets to see it. And then we've got our Instagram, keep coming at it, TikTok.
TikTok's happening. Oh, the YouTube is going to be great because you can see us there. We're so proud of you for listening this long if you made it. Thank you so much for your time. You're the best.
You are the best.
And we'll see you next week on Blondies Out Loud.